Evelyn, 9:49 is the time right now, and it's all about the brackets. I mean, even the president himself does the brackets. And they used to, well, they're still kind of illegal. But it used to be a big thing where everybody did them, but we knew they were illegal. This is the first year of March Madness where it's decriminalized.
In a way, I guess the fines are not quite as steep.
It's more like running a stop sign.
Yeah, it is.
Or
We have our legal analyst, Ivan Golde, joins us every Friday at this time to talk more about March Madness and what trouble you can get in for participating.
March Madness is here, and part of the allure of March Madness, which is an American institution now, like the Super Bowl, is gambling, betting on the brackets, the office pools. That's what it's all about. And people want to know, hey, can I get in trouble if our office bets, if we put this big pool together and somebody wins a bunch of money, what can happen? Well, we have to know, still, gambling is illegal in California regarding athletic events. Sports book, there's no legal sports book in California, only in Las Vegas. However, or in other states. However, only 2% of all sporting events are bet in sports books and casinos. Most betting is bet through bookies, on the internet, illegally. So back to these pools. If it's a small pool, $5, $10 a person, no problem. The winner wins a couple $100, no problem. That's legal. An infraction at most. The police departments, they have pools.
They do
the fire departments have pools. The politicians have pools. It's fun. It's part of the institution of March Madness. The NCAA tournament comes around once a year. But if there's a pool, $1,000 a person, $5,000 a person, someone's running a big pool, then you're crossing the line, the police will step in. And remember, even if you win, Daria, Mark, $300, $400, $500 in this Carolyn pool, which I know you have here because I've seen it. And I want to get in it, by the way.
It's too late.
Too late.
Okay, but never too late. Never too late. We can bet on the other games coming up, and I like Cal and the points against Louisville. Still, you have to declare your winnings. If you win $500, you have to declare.
Pay taxes?
You have to pay taxes.
No one's doing that, Ivan.
If you don't do that, that's tax evasion. All gambling
How are they
winnings.
going to catch me? Come on, I win $500 from the Crown Office pool, which I'm going to win, and I'm not going to pay taxes on that.
Okay, well, so you're admitting that you're about to commit a felony. It is a moral obligation to pay the taxes. Can they catch you? It's difficult, but you have a moral obligation to pay taxes on your pool winnings.
All right, speaking of the obligations, Dannon, morally obligated to serve. We're supposed to be jurors, right? He's off work yesterday.
9 to 4:30, I spent waiting in court, recess after recess, and the judge was very nice about it, explaining that it's the process. So maybe you should remind everyone about our civic duty and why it's important.
Let me tell you something, and we're joking about it. It is one of the most important, serious things you can do as a U.S. citizen, and that is to serve on a jury. It is extremely important for the process, for the person, the defendant to have a fair trial. It makes the system go. You take it seriously. If you can't do it because of a hardship, because of a handicap, that's one thing. I encourage everyone, show up for jury duty. It's rewarding.
But then you have a wonderful candidate show up. Look at this face.
They didn't call my number.
They don't
But here's one recommendation.
They will someday call your number.
Bring a book. If you're headed off to jury duty, there's a lot of waiting around.
Why
so
does
definitely
it take
bring a book.
so long?
Well, it's a slow process. There aren't courtrooms available. The jury has to be ready to, there are other juries, other trials going on. It takes a while. You have to sit, and when you're called, you go. There are a lot of courtrooms, a lot of trials, a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of people. They call you. Sometimes they use you. Sometimes they don't. But you have to show up.
Would he be a good candidate? Would you pick him for a jury?
Mark's fair.
He's fair.
He's impartial. He's smart. He's intelligent. I think he would be an excellent defense juror.
You wouldn't pick me, would you?
Daria, you'd be my number one pick. Absolutely.
All right, so a reminder now, the governor has lowered the fine for office pools from $5,000 down to $500.
So it's worth it, because you're going to win $500 when you win the brackets.
And then you can pay the fine.
But don't forget to pay your taxes if you win.
All right, good point. Thank you, Ivan.
All right, 9:53.